Stop asking black people if you can get your hair done, if you can do braids. Nobody actually cares, as long as you appreciate the culture. Let's talk about braids, specifically the controversy surrounding Natalie Reynolds defending her use of Fulani braids. She claims that the braids are just hair, but that's far from the truth, especially when it comes to black culture.
I'm allowed to wear braids. I've been seeing a lot of hate comments about my braids, and it's offensive, cultural appropriation, it's f***ed up. How is it f***ed up when Vikings are the ones that invented braids? If you were really that offended by me wearing braids in 2025, you need to get a grip on reality. It is not that deep.
I honestly feel like at this point, she's just using this opportunity to gain more clout and fame, and many people are not noticing the narcissism behind her actions. So first off, Afro hair is thicker, coarser and more resilient, which makes styles like box braids and cornrows possible. These styles aren't just for fashion, they are protective styles that help black people care and grow their hair. For many white people, however, braiding their hair, doing African styles can cause damages like losing their hair, because straight hair is much more thinner and fragile, and they lack the proper cultural training. Now let's take Fulani braids as an example. The Fulani braids were worn by the Fulani people of West Africa. These braids have deep cultural significance, symbolizing identity, status, and history that has been passed down from generations. But the issue is when non-black people wear these styles but ignore or erase the African roots. It's not appreciation, but appropriation, because black people have been criminalized for wearing braids, afro, locks in the workplace because they were deemed as unprofessional, while the same styles are celebrated on white bodies. This isn't just about hair, it's about erasing black culture for profit. Now we see people like Natalie Reynolds rebranding Fulani braids by calling it Vikings braids, completely ignoring the African roots. This isn't about cultural appreciation, it's about profiting off of a culture that has been historically punished for the same things. And historically, this is nothing new. European colonial powers have long been known for erasing and appropriating the culture of the people they colonized. Let's break it down. During colonization, African people and indigenous people were often forced to not only abandon their language but also their cultural practices. African hairstyles, language, and other traditions were suppressed or even criminalized during the slavery and colonial rule. At the same time, Europeans took elements of these cultures, rebranding them and marketed them as their own. African gold,